My name is Toby.
My name is Avery. This is the third round of the Midwest Collegiate Takeover. It's the very last one for our D1 pool. They are on Northwoods Black, playing from the long tees, so it's going to be pretty fun to watch. Really difficult course, I would say. Right now, our University of Illinois disc golf team is 3 strokes back of a D1 bid to go to nationals. So it's going to be, they're going to have to play pretty well if they want to have a chance.
Yeah, collectively, I think they scored about 4 down on their singles round and 11 down on their first doubles round, so they're 15 down total. We are watching the D1 team on Northwoods Black, and yeah, let's get right into it. All right. Starting on a hole 1, par 3, 455 feet. This is a big downhill. Welcome to Northwoods Black, ladies and gentlemen. This is not an easy course.
Here's Matt with a Zeus, I believe.
Trying to forehand down. Anything over that fence and past those white stakes is OB. That is inbounds.
That's about where I was, right?
Yeah, that's about where you were on your first round as well. The D2 and D3 played from the shorts. This is the same position on hole 1 for all teams, so we were all playing from here. But yeah, the longs are not easy on this black course. I'm sure that we will see a lot of throws from our teams here today.
And here is Northern Iowa's Cooper. They actually played with them in the first round, so looks like they're getting used to this company.
Yeah, coming back again to play with the same team. Always a good time when it's around a card of chillers.
Here is Hunter with a forehand.
Gets through. Looks like they have this little upshot.
Riley with his first putt of the day. Long one.
Yep. That backboard kind of stops you from going too far. You can kind of give this a bigger run if that's what you're looking for. That was a really good bid. Just a little bit to the left.
Here's Brendan. Just doinks it a little low. Up for his first putt.
First putt on black.
And was this day a little warmer?
Yeah, I think this was the second day. Was definitely a little bit warmer. You can see everybody's wearing shorts. The first day, especially if you showed up early, it was frosty. Yeah, everybody was warming up, trying to get their putters warm, get everything warm.
Looks like both teams get a par there on hole 1. And birdie's pretty nice there. Definitely gettable.
Yeah.
Here is hole 2. It is the first par 4. It's 580 feet.
You know, this first shot, you're just trying to get up to the position, stay in the fairway.
Yes.
This is
Brendan just skipping up there.
Skipping up
right next to the tree.
A little short. That tree might hamper some positioning for their second shot. Let's see what Dalton can do. Dalton peers it. Finds his way through
and a good
some of
tree
that.
To kick him a little bit towards the middle.
And Northern Iowa finds that first tree on the left.
That is a very common tree to hit.
Yeah, and that shot is right by the shorts tee pad, so
that is a great placement into the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, they're not going to have to worry about that first shot.
Here's Matt with a zone cut roller.
Yeah, it looks like this is a little bit pinched off from the main gap they want to be throwing. Dan, however, finds his way down. They look to be deep C2, maybe early C3 for that shot.
It'll be something.
That is exactly what you want. It's a little far, but they put that on a great backhand straight at it.
And let's see.
Yeah.
That is another one. They'll have options.
They'll have a short one and a long one to putt from. You can see our Illini team is a little bit in the woods here. Kind of have a tough upshot out. Dalton gives it a good run.
Pretty good bid.
Not quite there.
Travis for their birdie.
They find it. That is a good birdie start. Hole 2 is all any birdies on a black is a good birdie. Anything you can get, you will take. Hole 3, par 4, 604 feet. Curves a little bit to the right. We have the early downhill, and then comes out of it, and you have that kind of cut off across this and down below where the basket is.
And this is just all about getting out there right here. That
Yeah.
looks like a great shot, making Ben turn around.
All the way down the fairway. That'll give them an opportunity for the birdie on that second shot.
Here is Hunter with another forehand.
Beautiful
Another
shot
great shot.
of all of those
Right in the
trees,
middle.
making Ben turn around for both of those. Matt's forehand comes out.
Hits a tree and then off to the right to be a little pinch.
Yeah, they're going to be cut off behind some of those other trees. You want a backhand for that second shot to make it fade into the basket.
Here's Dan with a Buzz SS.
Hit the tree. Hit a house.
It hits a tree a little early. They got something.
Yeah,
They're
they
looking
have
at something
options.
at the fairway.
Dalton with his Crave.
Come on, Dalton.
Looking good.
Oh,
Oh,
and then
finds a
just a-
tree.
Rude kick to the left.
Yeah, you can see Northwoods Black does not have a lot of forgiveness.
Fade. Fade.
Another kick to the left. That is
I
a
think that
place
was
where you don't want to be.
I think that was just turned over. He threw a forehand that turned over a little bit too far before getting down there.
That would have been really nice if it didn't have that tree.
Yeah. Throwing on a little bit of Annie. It's getting the distance.
That,
I think that's just far back.
I think
It's not in a good spot. Our Illini looking at some tough positioning here. Need to forehand out. Just trying to get anything they can. And yeah, they're
not
going
where
to
you want to be.
see our Illini again taking
Not even.
half putt, like up shot in position, but Dalton's lining something up.
See if you
Going
can get
for it.
Wow, what a bid.
That was a great bid. Tough miss, but take what you can get.
Cooper with the birdie. That is another great birdie to get.
And a
there's
tough-
Dan with the cleanup bogey. That is their first bogey in over a year. For their doubles, that is their first bogey.
In over a year. That'll just show you how tough Northwoods Black is. They're coming out just a couple awry shots, and it's not exactly what they wanted. When you have to play from in a bad position in the woods, have to pitch out to see what you can get.
Here is hole 4, 637 foot, par 4.
Both of these shots, turnovers. One of them cuts early to the right. That one is in the fairway. Not the worst.
I love this game.
Brennan's shot
Brendan.
really good here. This is
Gets flat.
ends a little left, but it's still in the fairway, still in good
Dalton,
position.
a
Dalton's got a
turnover
big
forehand.
forehand here, and it comes out of it.
What a shot.
Oh, nice shot from Dalton there.
But just that tree makes it.
Yeah,
Let's see what Hunter can do from here.
yeah, they're
Forehand
ending-
turnover.
ending to the left here, so they need to get across this bridge. There's some water down there you don't want to end up in. That skip might get them something. It looks like they ended up down there. Now it's Matt. Just trying to get across.
Sit. Hit a house. It's far.
Gets across. Is a little bit of a long putt, but nothing too bad. Dan finds some trees. Ends up pretty short down in the water. Probably going to take Matt to go for that birdie.
And this is a difficult little one from that angle because the bridge just kind of gets you. But Travis finds a way to jump putt. Doesn't quite get there.
They have their putt for par, though.
Here's Brendan, just a little bit to the right.
Catching some metal. It's in a good spot for their comebacker.
Here's Dalton to drain the putt. That's a great birdie right there. First one of the day for the boys.
Yes, and clean up par with some bark for the Panthers.
And here is a par 4, fifth hole, 451 feet. Kind of want to just get it up to where we're seeing the camera right now, and then get up back towards the basket. See if you can do it in 3 shots for the birdie.
Yeah. No real eagle potential here unless you're going something crazy over the trees, just trying to get to the landing position. This is cutting right. It's
The
you can
back
see
wall of trees.
in the back wall of the trees. You can see the gap from there. It's just a question of,
Dan with the pig, does not like it at all.
yeah, it does not seem to be in a good spot.
And this looks pretty nice.
Backhand is cutting that left side
Yeah.
quick. They're going to have
Right
something
under the
around that
tree.
tree. Probably a step out forehand.
All right. And here is Cooper.
This looks just perfect.
That was
Might be a
perfect.
little long, but yeah, you can see he used the force to stop that disc, and they're in good position.
Brendan.
Brendan forehand cuts were way left.
Left.
Way left.
Yep, we're learning our lefts and rights, guys.
Yeah. We know there were some mistakes in previous coverage. We're promising to do better, guys. We're promising to do better. Forehand coming out, also cutting left. This one is better, making its way much closer to the basket. This basket has a lot of trees around it. You can find yourself in some unfortunate positions, but
The little Dan hand action.
great bit at the basket. Correct height, just a little bit off.
Here's Matt with the bird. Let's see if he can get it.
Oh, that was another great bid.
Gotta make those, man.
You hate to see that not stick.
And then there's a nice birdie for them. And just a clean up par.
Yeah. Matt catching chains really secures the par, but you just want to see that go in for the birdie. Matt has had some really incredible throw-ins with that berg in the past.
Especially on this course.
Yeah, we'll be coming up to that hole probably on the back nine of this coverage, so make sure to stay tuned for that. For now, we're on hole 6, par 5, 957 feet, if I saw correctly.
47.
47, yeah.
Personally, I hate this hole.
Yeah, it's a tough. I mean, black is so tough to begin with, but you can see this gap. It looks like they're looking at nothing. This turnover is going to find a great spot, though. It's about as good as you can ask for. You might be pinched off by a couple trees over there, but if you can get it through most of these beginning trees and just have a second shot that's still in the fairway,
No, it's fading.
Here's
you're
Brendan.
happy with it.
And then a kick to the middle of the fairway. That'll do.
Treating Brennan nicely there.
And then let's see what Dalton will do. And his crave again, getting it to turn.
Yeah, it's gotten this right side.
A little too much
Yeah.
into the brush.
Dan from the middle of the fairway.
Took Brendan's shot and a Buzz SS. Just doinks a tree and then straight to the other side of the fairway.
Yeah, so
And
Matt's
big
doing a big
roller.
roller. It looks to be cutting slightly right side. If it can curl around to the left, it'll be in a great spot, and it does not want to.
stays in the brush.
See, after this portion here, it kind of slopes off into a downhill. So some of that footing can be, yeah, you can see some of their footing already. They're looking at trees. They're trying to find a way around everything. But yeah, it'll slope down, and then the basket is still another 300 feet before it past this corner. Trying to find something, get some more distance around these trees, and it just hits another tree.
There's Travis. Let's see what he can do.
Gets around. It's kind of down by gorge.
And there's Brendan, just hits an early tree and just goes where you don't want to be.
Dalton gets through, is in the fairway, but making short amounts of progress.
Just cutting up the hole.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
His Dan just hits a high tree. Looks like nothing is going right for them.
Yeah, more forward progress. All you can ask for.
Here's Matt.
Matt with the forehand cutting down. That's a great shot. I don't know what number of throws they're on, so that's par or bogey, I think, at this point. But at this point, they're just happy to be near the basket.
Here's Hunter. Great flat shot. Just a bit short of where they want to be.
Yeah, touch too low, but there's so many height controlling factors here. Can't get it too high. And that'll
Just hits a tree.
yeah. Long putt.
Oh,
Great bid. Full hyzer the entire way. Just a little bit to the right.
there's Travis.
Oh.
Draws a bunch of chains, but just does not stick.
High and right. And the Illini do find their par. Unfortunately, with that putt not sticking, that is a bogey for the Panthers.
Here's hole 7, par 3, 325 feet. It is a very tricky hole, just in the sense that there are so many random trees everywhere.
Yeah. I personally, now this just might be me personally, you can see Matt is not happy with that roller. It found a very early tree. I personally really like this hole and the next couple of holes. Just some of my favorite holes on this course. You can really find some. It feels very gettable for the birdie, or it feels very gettable. Then you throw your shot and you realize it's not. But you roll up to it and it doesn't seem as daunting as these long 900 or 1,000-foot holes that are coming up in the next couple of holes.
Yep.
Or in the next round of coverage. That finds no trees and ends up pretty close to the right.
Brendan with a great
putt.
putt.
Great
There
putt
he
from Brendan.
is.
And Illini find their second birdie of the course.
That is a great birdie to get. And then, oh, wow. That was a interesting one. Just bounced off, but hit a chain.
Yeah, I looked to find some chain. That one found.
A lot of chains, and it went in.
Yeah, great birdie. This, personally, favorite hole on the course. Par 3, hole 8, 389 feet. You can see a bunch of OB pretty much everywhere to the right and directly in front of you.
You can see
Got this-
that backstop back there. That is where you want to get to.
Yeah, this has a great amount of
Yeah.
opportunity for the birdie if you can get it past this big gap. You can see up there, there's some fairway up there. You just have to get back down to the basket. So if you can get over this massive gorge of a river, then you're in pretty good positioning as long as you
Wow.
don't fall. And Dalton is going to take advantage of that backstop you just mentioned and put us in great position for birdie.
That is a great shot from Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
Will Northern Iowa do the same? And
This
that is
shot looks
another
great.
great shot using the backstop. Almost skips over.
Almost. Not quite, though. And now, second shot has freedom. And it's another great shot.
Just hits a late branch, and
down.
but hopefully they'll still get the birdie.
Yeah.
There's Matt
I mean,
cleaning
they're
up the birdie.
good birdies. Like I said, these couple of holes just feel very gettable. That's a missed putt.
Just a little bit too high. And
But
they do get the birdie.
they clean it up. Yeah, so like I said, 7 and 8 feel like these very gettable in terms of this because as we're coming up to hole 9, par 4, 734 feet. It's a couple of long shots to this hole. This hole, I always forget about it. I'm gonna be real.
Me too.
I'm so excited for 7 and 8. We get to 9, and I'm like, wait, what's this hole again? We can see Matt coming out with a forehand.
Looks pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh, but just to the right in the thicket.
Clips a tree. Dan with a turnover. Oh,
Just
hits-
straight into a tree. Just perfectly boinks it.
bounces straight backwards too. No redirect. It just said, nope, you're not going anywhere.
That's some pretty good distance right there.
No, that was a great forehand in a great spot. Looking for a big turnover here, and he goes a wide gap. Gets it all the way down. Cut roll.
Rolls.
That seems to be pinched off, but
Yeah.
found no trees. Found a good gap, and Brennan's shot just gets kicked straight down by a tree. He's been having some rough ones today.
Let's see what Dalton can pull out. And
Dalton gets
makes
through.
it through.
And that is in the fairway.
That is a pretty hard gap to hit.
Yeah, not easy from that side position. I know they were dealing with pretty difficult ceiling, pretty difficult gaps. Because on this course, there are just so many places you can find yourself where you are looking at a gap that you've never seen before. and it can be tight, it can be difficult, it can just be bad. But they are making it work, even from not the best positioning. This hit some trees, but it looks to roll through, and
That is a pretty decent shot, just a little bit outside of circle. Here's Matt with another forehand. It's a pretty good shot, too. Just a little bit closer. Just a little bit to the left.
long putt here. They're going through the gap, too. Nothing stresses my putt out like trying to putt through some trees, man. Great putt from Brennan.
Just getting the par, and then that is the front nine of the third round at the Midwest Collegiate Takeover. We have our Illini A team at 2 under par, and then University of Northern Iowa at 4 under. What do you think about that, Toby?
I think that was some great disc golf. Tough round. A lot of difficult positions we're ending up in. A lot of great shots from bad positions. Couple tough holes. Couple tough bogeys. I want to say thank you to our sponsors. Thank you, Tri-Fox Disc Golf and Whale Sacks. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment, maybe share with your friends. We'd love to spread it.
Come back for the back nine. There's going to be some pretty fun holes to watch there. Pretty hard.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.